Hi, I just got asked a great question. What drove me into beekeeping? I was asked by Felipe. About 5 years ago, I got diagnosed with a major depressive disorder. One of the symptoms is that finding a hobby and finding an enjoyment in something that you do is really hard. One of the goals I had with my psychologist was actually to find a hobby that would stick in a sense that I would find enjoyment. And so eventually, when I got myself out of the work position that I was in and moved to a new location, I decided to look into new hobbies to get into. One of the things my psych recommended was to get a dog, so I got that. And so I had a herding dog, and since I was in a very rural area with lots of space and new property, I figured, hey, maybe I could look into some kind of cattle or some kind of farm animal. But unfortunately, my house is not equipped with that much land. So, what I ended up doing is I initially considered, cows, bison, sheep, and just because of the situation I was in, it wasn't something that was very possible. And bees were a thing. So I looked into bees. It's quite a commitment. So what I started doing is reading about it. So I read the Beekeeping for Dummies book and I read all of it and I was still interested by the end of it. And considering the little space that bees can take and the amount of open areas that were in the farming communities around me, I decided to just go ahead and try beekeeping. The great thing about beekeeping is something that you can do on the side. You can practice farming and animal care at a smaller scale. I don't think it cured my depression, but it definitely something that I'm able to keep interest in. So I'm still doing it about 5 years later after my diagnosis. Yeah, I would say that's what drove me into beekeeping. All right, see ya.